All right, guys, welcome back to the Getting to Know You presentation. I have tried to record this twice now, and Miss Bell keeps making announcements and interrupting me. So I just hollered at her. So hopefully she won't interrupt this one again because I hate repeating myself over and over. So let's talk about a few of my favorite things, and if anything jives with you or sounds like something that you like also, please let me know. Um, or if you disagree with me totally, that's cool too. My favorite animals, I love horses and owls and elephants. Love birds of any kind. I love dogs. Dogs I don't consider to even be animals. I think dogs are like just another type of human. Like, I just love them so much. So please let me know about your pets. Hobbies. I love to read. I know reading's not cool or whatever you want to say, but I actually read every night before I go to bed. It helps me to kind of relax and to get tired. So I highly recommend that if you are ever just not able to sleep, if you're really restless or whatever, just read something. I also really enjoy painting. I don't get to paint nearly as much as I would like to. It's also a very expensive habit, or not habit, but hobby to have. Because you have to buy the paint and the canvas, and then what do you do with the painting when you're done? When you're grown up, you can't just hang stuff on your parents' fridge anymore. So that's a factor. I try to sell work when I can, but it's just a hobby. So I love to watch movies. Like I said before, I was a film major, so movies are my jam. I love to teach with movies, so if you enjoy watching movies, hopefully at some point this year we're all back in the classroom so I can go back to teaching with movies. If not, I'm going to do my best to find segments from movies or movies that are available to watch for free somehow, so that we can continue to use movies in my class. And it's not me being lazy. Sometimes it probably is, but the reason I love teaching with movies, and because I'm a film major, and I love them so much in general. But no matter what topic you teach, there is a movie out there that can connect to your topic. And when we have an actual caring, an emotional connection to something, we learn it better. We respond better to the information than if it's just given to us and we don't care about it. So I really love movies for kind of connecting stories and people, and so that you can care about them, and that way the lesson sticks with you. And some movies are lessons in and of themselves. So hopefully we get to watch To Sir with Love this year. My theater kids last year loved it, so they can tell you all about it. Besides movies, I'm getting old, so I suddenly like gardening. I love watering my flowers every day, and being outside with my pet and my daughter. I love to spend time with my family, even though most of them are really far away. My parents, and my brother and his family, and my grandmother on my mom's side are all here in Texas. So, and then since coronavirus, I've gotten back into exercise. I used to exercise a lot when I was younger. Then becoming a teacher and having a baby just, kind of sucks up all your time and your energy. But with Corona and having so much free time, I've gotten back into it. And I'm going to try and keep doing it throughout the school year. It also keeps you healthy, so there's that. My favorite subjects when I was in school, I loved history, obviously. That's part of why I taught it. English, I have awful grammar. I make typo mistakes all the time. So that part of English I didn't love, but I loved reading, even back then. I loved writing papers, writing stories, poetry, that sort of thing. So I loved English for that reason. They're working on the ceiling. So if you hear weird noises in my video, that's what that's all about. I loved theater. I took theater all through high school. My middle school didn't offer it, so I didn't take it then. And in college, aside from those other classes, I also really loved my film study classes and religion courses. I loved studying different religions. So Just please know, no matter what your religious beliefs are, I am totally open to knowing you and what you believe and what your faith is, and there is zero judgment on my part. I find everything fascinating, so please feel free to share as much of you and your story as you feel comfortable sharing. On a lighter mood, my favorite food and drinks, I love chocolate, so anytime you want to give your teacher some chocolate, I am down for that. Otherwise, I drink a lot of water and coffee, and that is pretty much my life. I don't really drink soda or the other stuff unless it's a special occasion, or if I'm just feeling really weak and tired and I need that pick-me-up that soda gives you sometime. My favorite holiday is Christmas. I love the Christmas season. I try to work Christmas time into my lessons as best as I can. It's not even about the religious aspect for me of Christmas time. I just love that sense that is in the air of peace and goodwill toward men that the Christmas season gives. And I love to make my classroom fun and inviting during the Christmas season. I probably won't put up a tree this year because of COVID, but I will probably bring in my fun lights that I have if I'm able to. My favorite season is the spring. I think it's beautiful, especially here in Texas with the wildflowers, and the weather is perfect. So all of these are things that I want to know about you. It doesn't have to be specifically this stuff, but just in the second discussion for today, just tell me about some of your favorite things. Pick one or two of these to try and tell me about, or something else that you really love that isn't included. Like if you want to tell me about video games, or your favorite app on your phone, things like that. Hold on. There we go. A few random things about me. So again, if you have random stuff you want to tell me about you, please feel free to tell me. Since I am born in September, my zodiac sign is a Libra, and I am very much a Libra. I'm all about making things beautiful, balance, knowing and understanding both sides of a story, that sort of thing. My second post says my self-proclaimed spirit animal is a red panda, and I really should take that down because I recently learned that saying or using the term spirit animal is cultural appropriation. The spirit animal is very symbolic and important to the Native American culture, and so that's not a term that should be used anymore. I kind of left it up to just give you that little mini lesson. But what you might say is like the animal that I connect with the most, that I think my personality is the most like, is a red panda. If you've ever seen a video of them being scared, you will understand why. That's me in a nutshell. They're also very cute and tiny like me. I am, speaking of being tiny, I am 5 feet tall on a good day. I slouch, I have horrible posture, so I'm typically a lot shorter than that. Please don't ask me all year long how tiny I am. I've never played a sport in my life. I am not at all gifted in that realm, but I wish I was. I also wish that I had musical abilities, but I don't. I can't play an instrument or sing or dance or do any of that. I wish I was more multifaceted. It would really help in the theater world too. It says I put hot sauce on everything, pretty much. That used to be true. I don't do it quite as much as I used to. I have a wide range in music taste, but not a big fan of music today. I can't get into the music nowadays. If you have music that you really love, that you want me to learn or get exposed to, you can totally share with me and try and expand my horizons, so long as you're okay with the fact that I might try and expand your horizons with music also. I do not play Fortnite. I do not play video games in general. I have nothing against them. If you love to play video games, my husband is a big gamer. But there's just other stuff I'd rather be doing with my time, but no judgment if you like video games. So again, share random stuff about yourself, or if you want to ask me more random stuff about me, you can totally do that in the discussion board. So this is my pledge. We had to write a pledge last year. Mine is super corny because I'm a corny person. But my pledge to you all, it says, I pledge to be one of the weirdest teachers you will ever have, if only to show you that it's okay to be weird. I pledge to teach you about theater arts, if only because it's on your schedule and I happen to love it. I pledge to talk to you about the things I love, if only to show you that it's okay to love. I pledge to participate in anything I ask you to do, if only to show you that it's okay to be uncomfortable. I pledge to give you exposure to new and sometimes old things, if only to show you more of the world. I pledge to laugh even on the hard days, if only to show you that there is something to smile about every day. I pledge to honor you by being kind, if only to show that kindness can go a long way. I pledge to treat you fairly, if only to show you that every person deserves equal treatment. I pledge to be a safe place, if only to show you that I care about what you're going through. I pledge to help you find something that you love, if only to show you the opportunities it will give you. And I pledge to give you the opportunities to discover your true self, if only to show you that authenticity develops self-confidence. I pledge to be the best teacher I can be, if only to show you that you deserve the best. And like the picture says here, you are magic, you are radiant, you are powerful, you matter, you are worth it, and you are inspiring. So even if you don't believe it every day, know that I believe it about you. And one more thing. Promise it's almost done. Let me move the little box again. I'm just going to read this. Please know that I will never judge you for your past or for any situations beyond your control. I will honor you by showing you respect and kindness, and I hope that you will do the same for me and for your peers. I look forward to sharing the next 9 months with you. Please know that once I am your teacher, I am always your teacher. I am always in your corner. Welcome to my family. Let's have a great year. And I want you to consider, what is your personal pledge to this class, to the school year, to yourself? Who do you want to be moving forward this school year? The kind of life that you want to look back on. Like I said, middle school is rough. The times that we are living in right now are rough. And the only thing that you can control is yourself. So how do you want to react to the world? Who do you want to be in this world? That's what I want you to think about this year. And I'm going to go into that more when I talk about my theme for the classroom in a later class period. But just know that you guys are amazing. And I look forward to achieving all these new and amazing things with you. Please go to your discussion board and answer the discussion questions. Talk to me on Zoom if you want. And have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.